to my online ballet class. Today we're going to do a bunch of exercises from Little Ballerinas and Ballet 1. It's going to be pretty beginner, so anyone can try it. Before we start, please make sure that there is nothing on the floor in the room you're in, nothing you could step on, crash into, or knock over. Safety first. And also, make sure you have some water on hand. All right, let's dance. Alright, so we're going to start off with a warm-up that we typically use in my Ballet 1 class. It's usually done with a big group of kids traveling in a circle, but today we're going to try it with one person. So let's start with our feet in first, our hands on our hips, and we're going to tendu our right foot to second. We're going to gallop in a circular motion 6 times. So it will look like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to point our left foot and do the exact same thing. 6 more times going the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then you're going to skip 4 times towards the middle of the circle and 4 times back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's a lot of jumping. Next we're going to do some sautés. We're going to start off our feet in parallel, hands on our hips still, and we're going to do 4 basic sautés up and down, making sure that while we sauté, before we jump, we're plying our knees, finding them nice and deep, springing off the floor, and plying again to absorb the impact, and then straight up. So we're going to jump 1, 2, 3, 4, then we're going to jump out to second, 5, in 6, out 7, in 8. And that is our warm-up. It's really fast though. I'll demonstrate the whole warm-up one more time without music and then I'll try with music. So, feet in first, hands on hips, point your right toe, ready, 5, 6, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold 7, 8, skip 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, out 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, this time we're going to do it with music. Let's wait for our music to start. So in first position while we wait, right foot pointed. Here we go. Now we're going to do some stretching. Let's bring our feet together and reach up, sky, all the way down to the floor, trying to touch our knees. And also try not to let our knees bend like this, try to keep them straight. Back up and down. Good. Let's sit down on the floor. Let's put our hands on our knees, standing nice and tall. Let's warm up our ankles. Both up and both down. Keep going. Sit up nice and tall, reaching your arms up, straight back, and reach for your feet, keeping your knees flat on the floor as you go. Good. Now, point your toes up and over. Let's switch, so just our right foot is going to be in front with our foot flexed, toes pointing up, other foot against the side of our leg, reaching with 2 hands. Switch legs, same thing. Good. Let's now take our right foot. We're going to cross it over our left leg and bend the other leg underneath. Hold in nice and close. Sit up super tall as you can. And hold it. Let's cross it over top. Reaching up again and all the way over. We're going to do the exact same thing, but this time we're going to take our left leg, cross it over, and hold it nice and close. Cross it over top, up, and down. Come back up. Alright, let's sit in our straddle split now. We're going to reach up and reach all the way over to our right foot, pointing our feet as hard as we can. Up and over to the other side. Now we're going to flex our feet, take two hands, turn our body to the right and try to get our tongue to our leg. Other side, making sure while we're doing this that we aren't letting our knees roll in, they're staying up towards the ceiling. And reach. Now we're going to take 3 great big steps forward to the middle. 1, 2, 3, and back. 2, 3, again. 1, 2, 3, back. 2, 3. Last time we're going to hold it. 1, 2, and 3. And all the way back in. Bring our legs together and give them a good shake. And hold it tight and give them a big hug. And relax. Let's go to the bar. Now we're at the bar. I want to start off with some rises. Rises look like this. We're rising up on our toes. So, for this exercise, we can start with our feet in parallel position, which means our feet aren't apart, they're not like this, they're not like this, they're together with no spaces. We are going to turn and face our tummies to the bar. If you do not have a bar, a wall will suffice, the back of your couch, or a counter that has nothing on it. Alright, so our feet are in parallel, making sure we're not standing too close or too far away. We're right in the middle. We are going to rise up on our toes 3 times in parallel. So it will look like 1, 2, down, 3, 4, 5, 6, down, 7, 8, 1, 2, down, 3, 4. Then you'll continue to face your bar, but I'm just going to show you. Our feet will open up 5, 6, 7, 8 to first position. So when we're in our first position, we need to be turning out our legs. By that I mean, notice how my toes are facing to this wall and the opposite wall. They're not facing forward, they're kind of at an angle. We're turning out from our hip, not from our knees. Also, when we're rising up, make sure that your ankles don't do this. They don't come apart because then you're sickling your feet. Keep them glued together the whole time with no space. All right. After we do our 3 rises in parallel position and we turn our feet out into first, we're going to do 3 rises but in first position. So it will look like this. 1, 2, down 3, 4, 5, 6, down 7, 8, 1, 2, down 3, 4, pull our feet back in, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we're all done. You can bring your arms down to Brava right in front of you and stand nice and tall to finish. Make sure that while we're doing this exercise, you aren't staring at your feet like this. Try to keep your chin nice and lifted, your shoulders back, standing up as tall as you can. One more time before we try with music, we do 3 rises in parallel. We turn our feet out into first, 3 rises in first, close into parallel, and that's it. All right, let's try with music this time. Ready? Feet in parallel position, both hands on your bar, 5, 6, here we go. All right, our next exercise at the bar is going to be plies. So just like with the last exercise, we are going to start off with our feet in parallel position, and let's put our hand on our hip so it's out of the way. We are going to do 3 plies in parallel position to start. By plie, I mean our knees are going to bend and stretch, just like that. So we are going to plie 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, on 5, 6, 7, 8, our feet are going to open into first position. In first position, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to do 3 plies. Notice when we plie in first position, our legs are making this nice diamond shape. Notice that my knees are facing out to the sides, they're turned out again, just like in our rise exercise. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, up 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and our feet close again to parallel position. Also, when we are doing our plies, especially in parallel position, be careful that you don't plie and stick your butt out. Try to stand nice and tall the whole time. Nice and straight down, and nice and straight all the way back up. Right, one more time before music, with our feet in parallel position, we're doing 3 plies, feet open to first, 3 plies, close, and we'll probably be able to repeat it 2 times. With our feet in parallel position, right hand on our hip, hand on the bar, ready, 5, 6, here we go. All right, now we're going to do our final exercise at the bar today, which is tamdu. So for this one, we're going to start with our feet in a nice first position. Let's put our hand on our hip again. What is going to happen is our right toe, our big toe, is going to push itself out on the floor in front of us, and then we're going to pull it all the way back into first position. Making sure that when we tendu straight forward, we're keeping both our working leg, so the one tenduing, and the supporting leg, the one staying still, we're keeping those knees super straight. Out and in. Making sure that neither of them are bending or doing anything like that. We are going to do 3 tendus right in front of us to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to plie and stretch. And then we're going to do 3 tendus to the side, to second. So when we tendu to the side, once again, our big toe is pushing out to the side and we're pulling it right back in. Once again, making sure that we're not letting either knee bend. Out and in versus out and in. Make sure that when you're tenduing right in front of you, that our leg is going right to the front. Don't let it go a little too far to the side because it's going to get confusing. Also, when you're going to the side, make sure it's not over here. It's as far to the side as you can get it while maintaining your turnout and keeping your knees pointing up. Well, of course, your supporting leg is also turned out and your knee is pointing to the wall. Once again, before we try the music, just in case you've forgotten, we do 3 tendus front, plie and a stretch, 3 tendus to second, plie and a stretch, and we'll probably be able to repeat it. So out and in, out, in, plie and a stretch, out, in, plie, stretch, and repeat. Ready with music this time? 5, 6, here we go. We're going to repeat that exact same exercise facing the other side now because we do on one side. We want to repeat on the other. Ready? 5, 6. Here we go. Now that we're all done the bar for today, it'd be a great time to get some water. All right, now that we've moved to the floor, I want to do a super fun exercise. We do a little ballerinas. It's a variation of an exercise Miss Laura uses in her classes. In this, we turn our legs into beautiful mermaid tails. That means that our feet should be glued together with no spaces. We should be sitting up nice and tall like a mermaid princess, and we should have our arms out to the side over our beautiful mermaid dress. Before we continue, I need to know what color your mermaid tail is today. I love it. Me too. So, let's start using these new tails. We're going to point our tail up, both at the same time. Down, up, down, up, down, up, and down. Then I want to see how fast you can swim. So we're going to shake our tails and swim, 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 swim. And then we're going to pull our tails in and hide. So give your tail a really big hug and hide your face. Then we're going to sit up nice and tall like a mermaid princess. Bring your arms up over our heads and all the way back down to finish, just like that. Let's start with some music this time. Sitting nice and tall, we wait with our tails pointed in front of us. Before we move on to the choreography section of this class, I want to end with a princess parade. So what I want you to do is start with your feet in first position. I want you to put on your favorite ball gown in your favorite color, put on your princess tiara. Now we don't want it to fall while we're dancing. You need to keep your chin nice and lifted. And let's pretend we're wearing Cinderella's glass slippers or Elsa's ice slippers if you prefer. Now we don't want them to break, right? That means that when we're walking, we need to take nice little steps like this. Absolutely no stomping. So, stand with our feet in first, arms out over our ball gown, chins lifted. We're going to take some nice steps. Walking like a princess. We can add a princess wave. Then, let's walk up on our tippy toes, like a ballerina, with our arms up over our heads. Walk like a princess again. Add another wave. And let's try a little spin. Good. Once we get back to where we started, let's face forwards with our feet in first position. We're going to step to the side, put our foot behind, and do a princess curtsy. And the other way, step to the side, put your foot behind, and curtsy. Just like that. All right, let's do a princess parade with some music. Our feet in first position, we're wearing our beautiful ball gown, we're wearing our tiaras, our magical slippers, and we're ready to go. And wave. Walking our toes, ballerina. Upside we go. Let's add a spin. Come back to where we started. Face the front of the room. Your feet in first position. We're going to curtsy. Step to the side, put your foot behind. Now might be a good time to get some more water. I am super excited for this next part because I have created some choreography for you to a Harry Potter song, which is super fun. So we are going to start a bit further back in whatever room you're in. We're going to have our arms in brava, feet in first position. The music is going to have a bit of an intro, an introduction. So on 1, 2, we're going to bring our arms out as if we're wearing a big tutu and they're out to the side. 2, 3, and 4. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4. On 2, we're going to rise up and run forward a few steps. Ready? So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Closing your arms to brava, feet are still in first position. From here, our arms are going to move up to first position and out to second. With counts, that's 1, 2. Next, starting with our right arm, it's going to sway into third position. 3, 4. Our left arm's going to sway. 5, 6. We're going to lower them both back down to brava. 7, 8. From here, our arms are going to go 1, 2, up to fifth position. Rise 3, 4. We're going to do a single turn. 5, 6. Lowering all the way down. 7, 8. Then you're going to do a transfer of weight to the right, and it will look like this. 1, down 2, 3, close 4. We're going to do some switch points, starting with our right foot. 5, switch, 6, and 7, up, 8. We're going to do the exact same thing, but to the left this time. 1, down 2, 3, close 4. This time we're going to start with our left foot for our switch points. 5, switch 6, and 7, up 8. Let's try that whole thing again with just counts. Ready? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Arms go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn 5, 6. Lower 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. To clarify, after we do our transfer of weight, let's bring our hands behind our backs so they're out of the way and we can focus on our feet. Right, left, in, stretch, transfer of weight, hands come behind us, out, out, in, stretch. This time let's try with some music. Ready? 5, 6, here we go. Let's try it again. 5, 6, here we go. Let's do it one more time with music, but this time when I stop dancing, I want you to continue, I want you to be creative, and I want you to improv. Ready? 5, 6, here we go. Thank you for coming to my online ballet class today. I hope you got some exercise and I hope you had fun. Keep dancing at home.